Welcome to another instalment of Yoneck's All England Highlights, brought to you by Badminton England. This week we've caught up with national GB coach Kenneth Jonassen as he compares highlights from his matches from 2006 and 2008 with China's international superstar Lin Dan.
On my right, Lin Dan, China.
Well, it's very important that when you're actually going into a match against Lin Dan, there are certain things that you really can't do, but at the same time he's a master setting you into small traps, and then actually you do choose the wrong shot. So, and it's always going to be a very physical battle to play him, because he's using the court so well. That first rally is a classic one of his disguise shot.
Rally, his pace to go round the head, delicate cut drop, really wrong foot in Kenneth at such an early stage.
Yeah, long. Oh. This being the old scoring system, obviously, he was always difficult to get a run of points against Lin Dan. He's so steady, he has so many options because he moves really fast. And he basically makes you run constantly on court. That's a good rally though. Yeah, that's opening way too early. Stupid choice, but that's what he makes you do. He puts pressure on you on the rear court, and you feel that you need to do something extra, and then you take the wrong choice. He's one of the only players when I stepped on court that I didn't feel comfortable playing. First of all, because of his physical strength, his options always seemed that he was happy just to play rallies. So I felt that I was always a step behind. And now we're just getting into that where he constantly pacing me around.
8-6 opening game. Oh, that's... how does he take that so early?
Yeah, it's incredible. It was a great length. He anticipated Kenneth's backhand drop return, didn't move to the base, stayed there. Look how early he took it.
Yeah, just luring me in to go for a shot on purpose, but if we saw that in slow-mo, we'll see he was already ready for my cross, and he would have been able to counter it. But as soon as Lin Dan got into his real game, it just felt like, ooh, difficult to get a chance actually to get even a point off him. And you basically had to wait for him to lose his concentration ever so slightly, for giving you a few chances. But that shows that even though he's when he makes mistakes like that, he's still upset because he shouldn't be playing around. But I think in this match we might see he's going to get me on that shot later, unfortunately.
That's short. Got what it deserved.
Again, going for it too easy. He's forcing it. And when you lost that first set against him, he just came out even more, well, even playing better, but playing even worse, more relaxed, which made him be able to do whatever shot. And then it was just about following. And here it is. Oh no, this is the one. Oh! I would have wished I'd never made the first shot. But there you go. As soon as I hit that to that corner again, I knew that this was a bad choice. All rallies right now we're just seeing, I'm basically just retrieving, and not the good kind where you feel you're in kind of control. And Lin Dan plays like that against you because he feels he's the stronger player. Physically, he feels that you're running more than him, and he can control kind of how your game is supposed to be. And because his shot quality is that high, even though you moved early to the shot, he's still in a position to do whatever he feels like. That's actually kind of the game I wanted to lure him into, is the driving mid-court, where we leave out more of the corners. It was one of my strongest areas of play, and it just felt like it was one of the only areas where I could actually compete with him. And then it became a little bit faster game, but not as physical demanding. But look at his defense, he's so ready. That was a bit of a hope. Ooh. And I'm quite sure that this 2006 was my biggest loss ever to Lin Dan at the All England. Yeah, he's just feeling like he'd do whatever. Not very comfortable being on the other side, receiving end. And you see actually many of my returns are to the net because there weren't many options to push him to the rear. My coach saying, well played, and I was just lucky. I do get sweaty hands just from watching, getting excited. But look, there it is. Ooh. Yeah, he's just setting me up constantly. Yes, I'm behind constantly, and he's playing with such quality in all his shots that, well, basically I'm without the chance. Even though I stay in the rallies for a very long time. Yeah, and I can understand my coach that he looks a bit frustrated, not really being able to help me much. And to be fair, well, there wasn't much to say. But he's still cheering even though I'm behind 12-1, playing to 15. Shows the signs of a supportive coach. Classical, not really believing anymore.
Change of tactics there, hitting the shuttle straight at his opponent.
I really wonder how long the match actually was, because it seems to be quite a lot of long rallies. But still, the score 15-10, 15-3 is not that much. Oh.
Second serve.
totally outplayed, but luckily he's missing that clear. But I always took pride that whenever I played Lin Dan, he was always, I wouldn't say maybe at his best, but at his most concentrated, which gave me a little bit of confidence that he was not there to muck around. He was there to win the match and play his very best. So I always took that for, and we can see here how concentrated he is, even though he's 13-2 up. He's not letting any loose points go.
Sådan, Kenneth.
Yes.
That's stupid. Oh. Oh, no. All that cross-lifting is bad. I know that now as a coach against him. Cross-lifting is the wrong choice. And there it is. That must be the match point. Yeah.
And Jonassen, gracious in defeat, as always. Both players applaud the crowd, thank them for their support. Second game, just 22 minutes, and really Lin Dan totally dominated that second game.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe.